Hi, welcome back to Remember Who the Fuck You Are So the Game Can Change, podcast that is here to shift you, to shift you into new consciousness, to shift you into awareness, to shift you into aha moments, shift you into realizing there's more and that it all is connected. And as I say that, there is a beautiful sea eagle flying over the ocean. And this is my view at the moment. And yeah, what a beautiful. Just before I was about to start, the sea eagle flew in front, um, and then as I start, it flies back again. Eagles are a beautiful representation of what's possible, and the whole bigger picture, and a different vantage point and viewpoint. And also they are the only animals that will fly through a storm, rather than waiting it out and seeking shelter to ride out the storm. They go straight through it because they know on the other side of that storm, it's calmer waters, is clear skies. And it's such a beautiful thing to remember, is what's waiting on the other side of a storm, and going through it is necessary and can also be beautiful in itself. And what comes up and what you discover within the depths of the storm is where our truest transformation lies, right? So last episode, for those who've been following along, thank you, so grateful. For those who are new, hi, I'm Kira Marie. My business is Kira Marie Divinely Guided, and my new baby is Soul Sisters Legacy. And I'm a psychic medium, spiritual healer, soul coach, spiritual mentor. My modality is generational healing and light language, and soul codes. And I'm here to heal you. I'm here to help you remember and awaken within you, and then to help you rise. So my biggest thing is, I'm not here to lead you to me. Funny enough, and oddly enough, I don't want you to keep coming back to me. That's not my purpose. I know that's traditional. I know that's the way they want you to think and be and act and do. That doesn't serve me, nor does it serve you. What I do is I give you the power. I give you the tools. I give you the strength and the wisdom, and unlock what's already within you, because it's already been in you. It was already in you. The answers, the clarity, the gifts, it's all within you already. It's not something you need to seek. It's not something that you need to search for. It's definitely not something you need to learn or be taught for on the timer. But it's something you need to remember. Something you need help guiding you back to, unlocking within you. And that is my favorite thing, is that when clients come to me, souls come to me, and they need my guidance, and whilst they think that they're just going to keep coming back to me, for me to give them the answers, and then when I don't and I put it back on them, well, what do you think? what's within you. And then the shift happens where they start believing in themselves. They start understanding, recognizing, appreciating, valuing their own worth. They then stop questioning themselves and their power and their truth, and they start speaking it. They start trusting it. They no longer search outside of themselves, and they start searching within. And they stop needing me. And that is, it's like my job's done. And I love that. To see the transformation within them is incredible. And just, I know I've done my job then. And that is not to lead them to me, but to lead you back to you. And then the beautiful gift that they can then pass that on to someone else. They can then help and assist someone else do the same thing. For them to step into their genius, their superpower, and help others. It is such an incredible gift that I get to give. Fuck, I love it. And it is a bit of a, because I am still human, right? Sometimes I question it. But I still have those moments of like, oh, but also those moments of, oh, because I get to see them fly like the eagle. I get to see them soar like the eagle. I get to see them rise like the eagle. And no longer, it's so often that we put people on pedestals, right? We think that they're not necessarily that they're better than us, but we have them at a higher standard than us, and we look up to them. I love when that pedestal is knocked underneath me and you rise to meet me. Where we're at a living playing field. We always were, but you just hadn't seen it yet. You hadn't recognized your own power yet. You hadn't recognized what's within you yet. And when you do, it's incredible. It lights up my soul. It makes everything I've been through worth it. So, that is not what I thought this episode was going to be about. But when I saw the eagle, I knew it was something that's going to be quite powerful. So if you've thought about working with me, if anything that I've said up until now has made you go, oh, shivers. And this is something I hear all the time. Kira, you've been the one I've been looking for. I had a beautiful soul who's coming on retreat with me in Bali. And she had one session with me and unlocked such an emotional release and burden that she'd been carrying for a long time. It was an incredible session with her, and it was only 1 hour. And I was talking to her the other day, and she's like, Kira, when I'm feeling anxious or unsure or scared or not good. All I need to do is have a look at your photo and peace and calm come over me. Like, what? How incredible that I get to give that to someone. Just me being me. Just me going through what I've gone through. And now being on the other side where I get to help. I get to heal. I get to help you remember who you are. Where I get to awaken you to what's within you already. And then I get to help you rise to see how powerful you are already. It just, I mean, incredible. So amazing. I'm so blessed. So if you thought about working with me before, or maybe you hadn't thought about it and you've just come across me and you're like, oh wow, sounds pretty good. Maybe I should book in a service. The best place to start, there's 2 places you could start depending on where you want to go. So the first one is light language activation. If you've never heard of light language before, it is the purest form of communication. Light language and light frequencies is two, I want to say 2 separate things, but also very similar things. You've got your light language, which has been around for a very long time, and I feel like the light frequencies, or the frequency of light, is a new thing that I have been made aware of this last year. So that is where you can have a 10 to 20 minute recorded session that I record and then I send to you. You have available to view, to watch, to save, to come back to, and it's personalized just for you, no one else. It's not a collective thing. It's not something that I sell on to anybody else. It is directly and only for you. I tap into your energy. I also have things pop in that I tell you, and yeah, that is sent to you. So that one is $199, and yeah, it's a beautiful, powerful tool because you can also save it, like I said, but then go back and watch it. So whatever the first time you watch it is what you will get for that time. The best thing about it is it's a gift that keeps on giving, because you can go back in a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, watch it again, and you will receive what you're ready for in that moment, and then that moment, and then that moment. So it's incredible for $199, and something that you can keep going back and keep upgrading and keep receiving. It's not just a one-off thing. Is incredible. So there's that. That's a good place to start. The second good place to start is called My Soul Conversation. So, as I said, I'm a psychic medium. So, psychic is tapping into your higher self, tapping into what's coming next, what's going on for you now. And then the mediumship is tapping into loved ones who've passed on, also your guides, and your ancestors. So, they are combined in the soul conversation, but it doesn't stop there. So my soul conversation is I give you what you need to hear. Not necessarily what you want to hear, what you thought you wanted to hear or you thought you needed to hear, but exactly what your soul is ready to hear right now, to release, to let go, to move forward, to come at peace, to be able to open you up and heal, and start the remembrance that you matter too. So that is where my soul coaching also comes in, and my healing abilities come in. The light language and activations come in. Compassion codes come in. So that one session of either 1 hour or 90 minutes, that you get what you need. So whether it is just healing, or whether it is just soul codes, or whether it is mediumship, or whether it is psychic, or whether it's a bit of everything, you come with questions if you want, and need, and we may get to them, we may not, but what your soul is crying out for is exactly what we will tap into. So that's an incredible opportunity just to get an understanding of what I do and how I do it, and what you're ready for. So they are, like I said, 1 hour for $2.97 or 90 minutes for $4.44. And a beautiful way to start. Bumping up from there is which I touch on briefly, is soul coaching, which is very similar to my soul conversations, but with this it's more of a commitment. So soul conversations are once off. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Whereas the soul coaching is 5 sessions or 11 sessions, and they are, I think it's a block of that, and it works out to be cheaper to do 5 of them than it is to do 5 soul conversations. So yeah, we organise them, whether that is weekly sessions, whether that is fortnightly sessions or monthly sessions. You get to choose, and you can either pay up front, or you can break it up into weekly payments, monthly payments, however your budget will allow, which is great and amazing as well. So that's really, really cool, and just more of a commitment for more of a transformation, and really stepping into big changes. And I'm working with a client at the moment who's taken on the 5 sessions. She started with activation, then she went soul coaching, and then she then had the 5 sessions. And we have little goals for her to do, to achieve, in between her sessions. Her sessions are monthly. So yeah, like and that's the thing, is that and that's giving her the power back, right? And her building evidence that she can do these things, and that she is ready to step into the next phase, which is incredible. So then we move on to my healings, generational soul code activations. Generational healing is all about removing the old. It is about the generational shit, for a better word, that we have carried for others, that have been placed upon us, that have been conditioned to us, that we have unconsciously and consciously taken on the scripts, the manuscripts, we've done that because that's the way it's always been done, type of attitude, when it doesn't need to be that way. We can choose different, and we are allowed to question. We are allowed to change our minds. We are allowed to go, you know what, I can see that's the way it was done, but I'm allowed to choose something different. Like, I give myself permission to say, you know what, that doesn't work for me now. Doesn't work for my family. And that's okay. So it's removing the trauma, removing the emotions behind it, the way it made you feel, what energy is being stored within your energy system. So I work through the chakras and clear, remove, heal, activate your energy systems. So you walk out clearer, lighter, less density, less heaviness, less weight. And within that, there is inner children healing, there is trauma healing, there is shamanic healing, there is past life healing. Whatever needs to come up is exactly what comes up. It's an incredible experience to experience. And with that is entangled and weaved in my light language and the soul codes. So the soul codes is, so generational healing, think about it, that's removing all the stuff, ready to come into your own and to start understanding who you are, and without all this stuff, it's clearing the way for you to rise up and to awaken and to remember who you are. And soul codes, what that does is help you integrate that, help you rise, help you awaken, help you remember, and speed up that. So with generational healing, it works in layers, like peeling an onion, right? And you've got so many different layers, goes through that. And that serves a purpose of doing it in layers, right? Because we need to understand why things have happened the way they've happened to unlock the next layer and to then unlock the next layer. So that is an evolution that is always going on in our realm. Soul codes and light language, it bypasses those layers and goes straight through to your core, straight into your soul, and is able to awaken and lift and inspire and illuminate what's within you already, and move you forward and step you forward quicker, and with more force. Very gentle force, but more force. So the combination of the two is incredible. I've had clients that have had Reiki before, and then they've come and had my healing, and several of them have come back and said, my God, Kira, your healings are Reiki on steroids. Which is incredible and very humbling and very beautiful, and that is why have my prices set the way they are. So generational healing, there's 3 tiers that you can choose from: silver, bronze, gold. And yes, you heard right, silver, bronze, then gold. I have bronze ahead of silver because I feel like it holds more value than silver does. So silver is $555, bronze is $777, and gold is $888. And the tiers is what you're ready for, where you're ready to step into, what change you're ready for and allowing. So that is the intensities of the healing, what's being cleared, what you're ready for. So they are probably about between an hour and 2 hours. We speak before, we speak, or we then have the healing, then we speak afterwards. So it just depends where you're at. And the best thing with those healings is I found that along my journey of doing them is once you are at a point where you no longer need me, and I no longer need to give you healings, guess what? I tell you, I don't keep you coming back. I don't go, oh, Okay, well, I'll see you in 6 months. Nope, not at all. Once I get the nudge from spirit that, okay, my work is done, and that is exactly what I've told clients before. My work is done. And I've blessed their cotton socks. I've had people come back and go, what do you mean? Like, what, I can't come back? I said, you can come back in a different aspect, but not any more healing. You don't need it. It's okay, you've got this. So they are then sent on their way and on their journey. I let them fly the coop. I let them go because my work is done, which is a powerful thing for me, but also for them. Whilst, yes, a little scary, and just like when we leave home, it's exciting but scary, and like, oh my God, what do you mean I have to do this by myself? You find a way, right? And you work it out, and you then grow a little taller and stronger and more confident. Same. And again, it all comes back to, I'm not here to lead you to me, I'm here to lead you back to you. So once my work is done of clearing out the old and illuminating the new, that's it. Now with those, I also have what's called top-up healings. So after you have your initial healing, for the next 12 months, if you are called to have another healing, then it's at like half price, or maybe more. I think it's half price. So it's not like it's $888 every single time. For those who do take on the healing, then for the next 12 months, it is half price, which is really cool. So then we have my 12-week course program. It's not a course because, of course, you learn something. Program, it's my 12-week program is called Awaken Within, and that is for beautiful souls who want to awaken their psychic medium gifts within. Everyone has them, but it's just unlocking them and awakening them. So I help you awaken those, and teach you my tips and tricks and what I've done in my journey. And then I attune you in my generational healing, so you can go and at the end of it also be a generational healer. I then also awaken your light language within you, soul codes, and whatever that, or I'm just looking at the water and I'm just getting water codes as well. There's just like energy healing, there's so many different modalities within that, and repertoires in that. Same as like language, there's different offshoots of that. So mine soul codes, and I've experienced water codes before, money codes, and there's different avenues. So unlocking your light language and instilling my soul codes, that then unlocks whatever other codes need to unlock as well, which is incredible. And then showing you how to use that, and getting you to use that, and the different, whether it's gestures, hand gestures, or whether it's speaking, singing, art form, all the different ones. So that's incredible as well. And then we'll also touch on compassion codes, and that is more past life than this current. It has a tie to this lifetime, but I feel like it's more past life stuff. So, and you get to learn about the chakras, you get to understand the origins of light language, and you get a wealth of different things ready to take your business wherever you need it. Or even if it's not a business, it's whatever, whether it's art or whether it's just social work or NDIS, whatever realm it ends up being in. Yoga. My last student is a yoga instructor, and she has a studio of her own, and she is combining movement and healing together. So it is open to what is best for you and what best serves you, and how it is that it's going to best serve you and your world and your realm. So that is the crux of what I offer, how I offer it. There are little ebooks that are coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that. That will be available. And also, she remembered who the fuck she is and the game changed. 8-week program also coming, and a few other little bits and pieces. So if you've ever thought about, oh, Kira, like I really want to work with you, but I'm not sure where to start, that's a good overview of whereabouts do you fall, what excites you most, or the opposite, what scares the fuck out of you most. That's the best place to start, because that's what, by you being scared about doing something, that is where your soul, it will have the most evolution with. And yeah, that's what I've noticed in my world, is that when something scares me, that's something I really need to pay attention. Have I always? No. I wish I could say, oh, absolutely, like, yeah, like every time I've like shit my pants type of thing, or something that has come up and I'm like, oh, I should really do that, and it scares the crap out of me, I'm like, oh yeah, like I just did it anyway. That's not truthful. Not in my world. And that's one thing, is you'll get 100% truth from me. I haven't done everything that has scared the crap out of me. Do I wish I had have? Yeah, I really do. However, it hasn't happened that way because that's the way it was meant to happen. If it was meant to happen any other way, it would have, and I would have done it. So it's just something that has sparked something within me and has planted the seed, and it will come back around if it's truly meant for me, and same for you. All right, my loves. I'm so grateful for you being here. I'm so thankful that you are here on Remember Who the Fuck You Are So the Game Can Change, because you are ready. You are ready for something bigger. You're ready to unlock within you what's been laying dormant for all these years. You are ready to start unraveling what we once were and what we have within us already, and what was wiped from us when we came into this existence. But it's ready. It's time. 444 on the timer. It's time. It's time for you to unlock that belief system and that innate knowing, and you're here for more, right? You're here for so much more. So it's time for you to step into that. All right, my loves. Message me, contact me, DM me. If you're ready to work with me, hit me up on kiramarie.com.au, or on socials, and I'll be here waiting, waiting to work with you, waiting to unlock for you. And yeah, I really look forward to it. All right, my loves. Sending so much love. Bye.